Okay, we have got a game, Lewis Brindley.
Welcome back, Period Flax.
Welcome back indeed. We have something that should chill the bones and marrow of all Dota fans. Not only is it Dav, but it's also Dav Veno. And this is a tough hero to get right. Believe me, I have tried. He's just...
Poison.
Yep, that is, as I said earlier, that is Viper, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
It's all right. You've got it in your head.
Isn't he the same, like...
He has a funny little sort of kind of voice like that.
He's like a Viper baby.
Yeah, he is. Veno is, I think he's like... Can't remember if his backstory is that he's some kind of wizard that got poisoned and turned into a snake, or something from a jungle. I can't remember either way.
He's got the immortal on him. He looks good, doesn't he? Actually, with these
I hate that one myself.
Pass.
It looks like a sock. It looks like he's wearing a sock. Like it's kind of silly. But yeah, so Veno is hard to get right for a few reasons. First of all, he's very squishy. Oh my goodness, bomb goes right out of the gate. So Veno is very squishy. He's a little guy. He's an agi hero, so he doesn't have a lot of strength gain. Oh my god, this is a dead witch doctor. The Shadow Shaman has landed down first blood. So he's hard to get right, like I said, because he is squishy. He needs some big lads in front of him to tie the enemy up, because his whole thing is damage over time. He doesn't do a lot of damage in bursts. It's all dots. He is Mr. Dots. His Venomous Gale does dots. Yes, it's all magic damage, really. I mean, he does do physical. So if you look at the wards, the Plague wards do physical damage. But the main thing is they also apply Poison Sting, which is a dot. So if you get a dot of Poison Sting on there, 15-second duration, 32 DPS. Now, that's not a lot of damage. But in lane, it's incredibly annoying. Look at this Witch Doctor just getting clicked here. The poison is on him. So he's just losing health all the time. He's just barely regenerating. This is good. This is great harass from
Dark Willow's Thorns thingy.
He did. This could be a kill number 2 for Dav if he gets no. But Dav's doing good. This is great. Eat a tango and just keep harassing. Perfect. Gets a deny. This is the best I've ever seen Dav play. What's happening?
I know. What is happening? Obviously, this is his kind of hero, the reckless harass in the off lane. The off lane's main job is to stop that alchemist getting farm, right?
Exactly. So, that's your job.
Often they say the best thing to do is actually to harass his support.
Yes, no, 100%. 100%.
Can't back him up.
I mean, Willow and Veno both have great poke, right? Which is where they can poke at you from miles away. Witch Doctor really cannot contest with two ranged heroes that both have a lot of damage output over time. He's going to suffer. So he has bongos, he has Maledict, but they don't have backup here. But Dav's going to get bongoed to death. Dav could be dead. Willow misses. That could be a dead Dav. It is only level 1.
The level 1 Maledict isn't too bad.
He's walking back in while it's in there, so that's not great. So that wasn't too bad. But the wave is pushed in their favor. This is good. This is what you want. Yeah, you want it under your tower. Fantastic.
They can heal up a bit and go back in and do a bit more harass.
Oh, there was a kill top. So there is a prophet in this game as well. It's mid-prophet.
Ooh, very terrible.
Walking about. No, mid-prophet's not too bad. He is a very strong hero. People think of him as just being split pushing with the Nature's Call and everything. This guy becomes such a brutal right-clicker later in the game. And with his global presence, with the teleportation, he can, as a mid, rotate and help out in fights very early on in a way that other mids cannot. If SF TP's up here to help in a fight, he then has to walk all the way back to lane. Nature's Prophet can teleport behind someone, come in there for the clicks. Like, say this AM was 2 clicks away from death. Prophet TP's in, bip, 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 gets the kill, and then he can just teleport back to lane. He doesn't miss a beat. That's a very, very powerful thing. But you need to be active with Prophet. It's interesting. Nature's Prophet is one of these heroes. He's been played so many different ways over the years. I like him as a mid, but he's also very good in the off lane. You're talking about ranged harass with this Veno. Prophet clicks so hard and so fast that he's just constantly clicking you. You're up against him in the safe lane. You just get click, 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 click. And if you're the support, he sticks the trees on you. And Jenkins is a content creator. Does a lot of YouTube videos about. If he'd got it a little early, he got him under the tower.
He was quick on the digging his way out of there.
Yeah, but now he's out of tangos, brother. And he's scared.
Wow,
he's very
good though.
It was good.
You got to be careful of those raises though.
Look, this is where
have that big
this is the trouble. This is the trouble. Can he dodge it? He does dodge it, but look at the clicks. They hit him with the Gale. He did.
Oh, good job with the Gale, Dav.
With another kill.
Just caught him with that Gale. And the double Maledict, though, nasty.
But
unfortunately,
again,
a level 2 Witch Doctor
level 1 Maledict. No need to TP home here, but you're out of mana, so why not?
Well, that was an instinctive thing, you know. I think that's still fine.
So here's a strong hero in the meta at the moment, Necro. Very, very strong at the moment.
Has always, I think, been strong, especially at low MMR.
Yeah, maybe.
Main thing with Necro is his regen when he gets a kill is catches you off guard, right?
Yeah.
You know, you think you've got this low health Necro, and he's got a kill going. Yeah. Suddenly he's like healing up so much.
So if you look at this, his ult, when he kills an enemy hero, he gets health and mana regen for killing. Like he does now, he does get it permanently, yeah. But if you look at the Heartstopper aura, every time you get a kill, and that's a creep or a hero, you get health regen of 4, mana regen of 4. Multiplier, if you kill a hero, is times 6, and it's 8 seconds. That is a crazy amount of regen. In a fight, if the fight starts and you can burst a guy down and Necro gets his Reaper Scythe off and kills that guy, you are very, very lucky to kill Necro in that fight. You're down a hero and his regen means that he's back to full and he's just fucking walking around, and he's got his heal with the Death Pulse. He's got Ghost Shroud, which means that he can become immune to physical damage. Very, very, very strong.
Yeah, I love playing
And
Necro,
against Venno, the problem they're going to have is he is a natural hood and pipe buyer. He's going hood straight away. Because if you go on him with right clicks, he presses Ghost Shroud, so you can't click him. And if you go on him with magic, he has a hood, so he takes even less damage. And with the Death Pulse and everything, he can heal through it. Very strong. What Dav needs to be thinking about item-wise here, and he is doing it, is get the Spirit Vessel. God bless you, Dav. I assume this is Joe's good intentions here. Very well done. He's even... when I played Venom mid the other day, I did it wrong. I maxed Gale. You should just max the Plague Wards. The enemy, when you get this maxed, and this maxed, they cannot approach the lane. Just getting clicked by these little bastards over and over and over again.
This is why Venno, though, needs to be
a whip.
A 3 rather than a 4, right? Because if you're or a 5, like Venno being 5, not getting the
total
farm,
waste.
You need the levels to get these skills, or else you suck. Like it's not like the difference between Shadow Shaman getting level 4. Fucking, you know, a half an extra second on your hex. Right. That doesn't matter.
You really do need the levels.
Doesn't get the item if the levels. He just is trash.
He is. Because his spells feel super underwhelming. And you kind of... This is the thing about Venno is, even if you win a fight, if he gets a good Poison Nova off, then you can't do anything with it. You're all fucking on no health. 20-second duration. It does your max HP as damage. That is brutal.
I mean, I think that the classic thing though with Venno, at least in the last patch, I mean, has he had changes recently? Because he was kind of just underwhelming. Like everything about him was a little bit underwhelming.
He's not especially strong or anything at the moment. He's pretty much the same hero. But if you think about the meta at the moment, it's a very pushing meta and a very fighting meta. And Venno is good at pushing and counter-pushing because you put the wards down, it's hard to go high ground. He gives you that vision, that constant vision that the wards give you. You never need to... Like, if he's walking up here, he can stick a ward up here. You see the enemies. He sticks a ward here, sees the enemies. Everywhere you go and you're putting these wards down, gives you so much vision, and it stops blinks. If you can't blink when you've got this shit on you. So he's just constantly annoying you, and he's just obnoxious. He's so fucking obnoxious.
Necro can't really be doing this at this level.
He's going to kill this AM.
A decent job. Oh my gosh!
I don't know what Clinks was clicking there. I don't know if he was clicking the AM or whether he was clicking creeps. But so the thing with Necro, what you really want to do is you want to get a magic wand on this hero, because when you pop Ghost Shroud, if you look at the healing amplification, 75% bonus. So your stick suddenly gives you like half your health bar back. If you have a full
see a lot
stick.
of Necros build mech too, because they get the big the Ghost Shroud into
I don't
the
like
mech
that,
or the Guardian.
Yeah, as a pos 3 or 4, I think maybe it's okay. But every time Necro gets a kill, he gets permanent base regen. If you can get 10 kills in a game, you ain't dying. Like, you've just got so much regen, they just can't kill you in these fights. However,
it's like a heart, isn't it?
It is. However, Dav is buying the Spirit Vessel. Spirit Vessel is the best item against Necro, because when the Spirit Vessel, when you'll see when he gets it, it affects your ability to regen. It kills your regen, and basically all of your base regen gets completely fucked. This was a bold attempt, but well done, Witch Doctor turning on the heel and surviving, and using his stick as well. So you put the Spirit Vessel on him, all of a sudden his regen ain't shit. The Spirit Vessel is eating into it, so all of his passive regen is gone with Spirit Vessel. Is very strong, or a decent chunk of it.
The AM is doing well. He's level 7. That's pretty decent, honestly.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
How's the Alchemist doing? Because I like the it seems to have more last hits, a lot more last hits.
So the Alchemist is always going to have a higher net worth, of course, because of Greevil's greed. I don't know if we've covered out before, but Greevil's greed.
God, SF waiting in the trees for him.
He is, but this is a long time to wait, and they haven't got a good way to lock down this Alch who can get his ult off. There, he just fucking walks in. This is a terrible gank. Really bad from SF, and he knows he's shamed into leaving. So with Alch, he has Greevil's greed. Alchemist is a really fast hero. He farms very quickly, because if you look at this, you get bonus gold. You get like a string of kills. You keep killing creep after creep after creep, and look at this Greevil's greed. You get bonus gold for killing creeps, even basic creeps.
And it goes off like the little skellies. It goes off
everything.
Like those
skellies are amazing
wards
for
as
him.
well.
It's not uncommon. 20 minutes, you've got an Alch running around with like Bots, Radiance, BKB, Basher, and shit like that. Farm stacks really fast as well because of acid spray. Does damage over time, reduces armor. So it's very, very strong. And he can run away with games.
I wonder
gets
though how much he's been affected by the creeps in the jungle being so much tougher now. Because Alch being such a that rapid early game jungling was such a big part, and that has been slowed down, even with his abilities.
This Pulverizer's doing work here. He's gonna kill Dav. So the other thing you got to know about Alch is that he also has a lot of regen with this chemical rage. So when he uses
very
his ult,
short cooldown,
basically
it's a full heal really.
Like he's not really a hero with his ult down. You can kill him very easily. But look at this when it's up. Bonus health regen 100, bonus move speed 60, and his base attack time goes down. So he attacks very quickly. And he heals very fast. It's very hard to kill him. But Dav is a hero in a position. Oh, yes, Witch Doctor.
Nice shot.
Nice catch. Just popped his ult down. That's the thing you don't see Witch Doctors do, is pop their ult down at max range away from them. Because the Death Ward, when you plant it here, if he's over here, he's planted Death Ward here, it's still in range to shoot the Willow and got the kill. Very nice.
So I was playing Shadow Shaman yesterday.
How'd it go?
And we were really scared that they were in Roche.
Right.
And I was level 11. I didn't have my level 2 ult yet, right?
Right.
And I just thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw my ult into the Roche pit as vision. Okay. And catch them if they were in there. And of course they weren't in there.
Of course they
weren't. And so my whole team was like, what the fuck? Like mad at me. But I justified it as like,
well, it could have been a POG play.
It could have been a very POG play, and it was only a level 1 ult, so I felt like it wasn't the worst use of it.
This could be bad for Necro. He's been stunned. SF comes in, gets one raise off, two raises off, but there's the heal with the Ghost Shroud. The Ghost Shroud also slows enemies, but he does take increased magic damage, so very risky when you're in the middle of an SF ult to be Ghost Shrouded. Dav is just down, but look at this. It's very hard now to approach the wave with these little things, because they each click for 40 damage, which doesn't sound like much, but 4, 8, 12, 16, they're suddenly doing 200 damage per click.
Diving Witch Doctor here.
That was unnecessary.
Goes in and ults him, but that's going to kill him because
he's got the damage.
Little poison.
Can Dav live here?
He's TP'd out.
Can Dav live here? And he's finished the Spirit Vessel, and he's fine. Very well done.
That was very POG.
So, just to be clear to anyone that doesn't know, Poison Nova is not lethal damage. It does a lot of damage over time. It lasts a long time, but you cannot kill people with Poison Nova. You need to get your other dots on them with the Plague Wards, which gets a Poison Sting on, with some right clicks of your own, with Venomous Gale. Because look, these dots last a long time. So if you can get a lot of dots on them that are lethal, like the Poison Sting and the Gale,
and the Urn of Shadows
and the Spirit Vessel, the Spirit Vessel. Yeah,
I mean that's a great thing on Veno, just because you are trying to dot them down. So why not commit to a longer fight, right? If you're playing with a Veno.
But also, I mean, the other thing about the Spirit Vessel, of course, is that if they have a lot of base regen, like Necro and like Alch, they will regen through your dots because it's quite a small amount of damage for a long period of time. So you kind of, the Spirit Vessel is going to lower their regen. If you look at that, reduces HP regen, healing, lifesteal, and spell lifesteal by basically by half.
Yeah.
So the damage that it does is not really the thing. But what it means is that against these high regen heroes, they can't regen through your fairly
It's
small
definitely
dots.
obvious that Alk and Necro are kind of regen heroes, whereas
right.
And I think Huskar too, things like that. But I mean, you've got two choices, right? You either break them, or you have some kind of effect like Spirit Vessel on them, right?
Yes, very much.
Sometimes I'm never really sure which one I should be doing, honestly.
Generally
sometimes
speaking,
you're like, oh,
yeah. Sometimes it's hard to know. I would say like Spirit Vessel is easy to get, right? It's like a fairly, it's a good build up because you get the urn as a support, and that's good.
Make it.
It gives you extra health. That's good. And it's you know, you should get charges throughout the game, especially in a fighty meta like we're in now. This is such an odd game, by the way, with the way the lanes are set up. This lineup is just a little unusual because there's no stuns on the entire team apart from Willow's countdown stun. That's it. The enemy team has bongos and Alk stun, but generally speaking, I feel like stuns win games at this level a lot because it's much easier to lock down heroes against this anti-mage. They're going to need to be pretty lucky to lock him down. It's going to be very hard.
Yeah.
Look, we haven't spoken about anti-mage lately.
Or something.
Haven't spoken about anti-mage.
Is he still as strong as he was? Like,
so he was not in the meta previously, but he is a pub game ruiner because he's very hard to catch. He farms very quickly. Look at this is what I'm talking about with these barrages. That's the Abaddon ult is popped. Dav comes in and gets a great ult off on like a million heroes.
Just walking around.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. He's got no mana. This is really stupid.
You can't really just walk around like this, isn't it?
This is a Spirit Vessel.
Because your Heartstopper Aura doesn't do enough damage.
No.
He's going to die to that Spirit Vessel. Oh, fuck.
I think he's okay. But he's got a lot of dots on him. But look at this. So his regen is 14 and 3. When he had the Spirit Vessel on him, it was half that. And you could see how much it was hurting him. Very, very good from Dav there. Got the ult off. They got the kill on the Clinks. The AM lived.
This Necro's under-leveled as well. He's 7.
Well, I don't think he's an off-laner. Like, I see people run him there. I don't like it. I mean, you wanted to play Necro, I get it. Someone else picked mid. Fair enough. But you can't just run him in the off-lane because he needs levels. And he needs farm. You want to get farm and item on these lads.
I don't mind him as a
Pulverizer. There's no way to stop this. That's good deeps. Press Q. Press Q. He ran out of mana and he's absolutely fucking fine.
Oh god, he gets
he's
saved by his...
away. He's getting clicked. His Clinks is in big trouble. Look at this. The chase is... It's so hard to get away from a Veno. Because here's the thing I didn't mention. This shit slows. The Gale slows you. The Poison Sting slows you. And now he's got 4 charges of Spirit Vessel. However, Alan Chemist, aka Al Chemist, is down here in the bot lane pushing, has a Radiance, has Phase Boots, is just going to farm it up now. Managed to take the bot tower. So there were 4 of them
farm,
up there.
Though, even with the Radiance.
Yeah. He's not using his Acid Spray, which he should be. But
well, I guess he's saving it. But that's what your Soul Ring's for, right? So you should be Soul Ringing on cooldown, Acid Spraying on cooldown.
Yeah, but there are no stacks for him either. The team has not helped him there. If he had some stacks, that's what you want as Alk.
These are good. These are good for Alchemist. I love these ones because they split and they give you loads of extra gold. You see,
even more money. So there he gets, what is that? 27 plus 18, 28 plus 21, plus more money, plus more money. So he got like 400 gold from that camp. So that is an SF BKB. Doesn't get the kill. Does get his ult. They get the bongo. Very nice. Everyone was grouped up for that one beautifully. Can they turn here? Dav wants to turn. Doesn't have his ult. Doesn't have mana for his ult, sorry.
What
does
is
have
this
it.
Witch Doctor doing? These guys are so poor, like in their position.
This is it. This is death. Here comes AM with a haste rune. Can't get through this. He can battle Fury out. He suddenly remembers that. That lad's dead. Give him some more clicks.
He was going to ult him just to steal the kill. Yeah. And now he's hasting his way after the Nature's Prophet, but the Nature's Prophet
has a Shadow Blade. Of course.
Of course he has.
Of course. Is going for the Orchid.
So you want to go Orchid first, really, because then if you're going to go Orchid at all, a lot of different ways to play him, and a lot of different stuff to do. But mostly you want to be using that mobility to TP in behind someone, silence them, especially the AM if you can catch him in their jungle.
Exactly.
You know, silence him, right click him down with a bit of help.
Because I mean, the thing with Prophet as well is that if he gets the Orchid off on you and he gets things like a Hex, he's an int hero, so those things also give him more right click damage, right? As an int hero, and he attacks very quickly.
No pause, of course.
No,
no
pause.
No one's considered
not even
that.
his teammates are going to pause.
Although I did have a nice moment yesterday when a guy was like, "Can I pause?" Having a muscle spasm, and like, it was a pub game, and everyone was very polite. Everyone was like pausing, and they were like, "Are you okay?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Just give me a second." And then we carried on, and it was a bit of gentlemanly conduct. I know.
I don't like it.
I know.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I hope this wasn't an abandon, because I don't like games where there's been an abandon. Everything goes insane.
Yeah, especially when it's your mid.
Yeah.
Who's,
Abaddon is Afk. Get him.
The support Abaddon, of course, who won't die from this, because he might die now. Coming back,
he's just running in, perishes. But they're going to get someone on the backlines here. Clink's very low. He dead. Can they get this Alan?
Stunned. Oh, sorry, out.
Dav again doesn't have mana for shit. He needs to carry some fucking mangoes.
Gets the Maledict on that invisible Dark Willow. She's going to die. Wow.
She is very dead. Holy moly. Here comes Prophet. Nice
Prophet
catch.
actually turns up. Returns from AFK behind enemy lines. Gets the fear, though. That's why you need that Orchid sooner. Because if you'd had that Orchid...
this is a gamble from Prophet here. Nice heal from Abba. Comes in and saves Dav. Wowzers. That was a messy one. Look at this AM, though. Doing AM shit.
Just skipping past the tower. Clinks might get himself killed here if he's not careful. Because AM's a bit strong enough. Look at this. He can just man up. Clinks goes invis. Of course he does. I forget about that. There's no way he's killing this AM, though.
No.
With his items. What's Clinks bought? Obviously no kind of lockdown at all.
No, I mean, there's all kinds of items that people used to get on Clinks. One of them was... Orchid and stuff like that, and because then you would solo gank people as Clinks. You'd turn up, you'd Orchid them, you'd go clickety clickety click, and they would die. But you don't really. I don't think he needs it this game.
You don't think Orchid's much good?
Well, I don't know. Prophet's getting one. He can get other things.
I do like shutting down a Shadow Fiend as well.
He's going to get a Deso.
Casting his ult.
He should get a Maelstrom.
Because you can see that Shadow Fiend ult winding up, and you can just wait for him, wait a couple of seconds,
he gets
and
a BKB.
Then press.
Like he automatically gets a BKB.
But he doesn't have to if you're not building the Orchid.
Yeah, he always gets a BKB.
You've got to make him get the BKB.
No, he always gets a BKB. SF always gets a BKB, so he can BKB ult like he's going to do in a sec here.
There we go, okay.
he doesn't have it.
Right as the stun was going off, so Alchemist got himself stunned.
Yep.
That's the old danger.
They need to get the Curse of Avernus on him here. Dav might get him here. He's got lots of tick damage on him. Oh yes, Dav.
Yeah, Dav. Well done. I think that'll get him.
He's ticking. No, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it.
His base regen is high enough.
Regen, and with the Sanjin Yasha as well. So yeah, he's just got enough. Didn't have another urn charge to stick on him. I don't think he was out. Otherwise, he does get him. I think, but close.
Well, it was worth the risk. I guess because the dots you apply from your Plague Wards only do half the poison damage. So instead of the full, but it stacks with the other one, you see.
Right.
So if you get both on, it's 150.
Oh dear.
Orchid? No, of course, still hasn't got it. Ult comes in, does nothing, absolutely nothing.
So they've made AM as bullshit as possible. They gave him this counter spell, which he can turn on and reflects spells. Just reflects. You don't get affected at all. It's not like Lotus Orb, where you both sort of get hit. It just reflects it straight back. And then with his Ags, he can send in an illusion of himself that can also counterspell. And a counterspell also passively grants an aura that lowers spell damage. So
I have seen the AM reflect the Necro ult and to kill the Necro and get the regen from it.
It's ridiculous.
Very scary. Yeah, AM, but then again, AM is
here comes the Orchid on the
hard
Willow.
carry. The idea is to build your team around him and push with him. Help him.
Yeah, you just have to buy time for him. Really, that's the plan.
Yeah. That's part of it. There are similar heroes that do similar things. I mean, PA does it quicker to some extent.
Where's Dav going? Why didn't he block him there? Just nothing.
Here comes AM. Again, he does get low, and they can.
Oh, the old switcheroo! This Clinks is just hopeless.
He's running for his life, this AM.
The Abaddon's not doing what he needs to be doing as Abaddon and actually clicking people with Curse because it's a silence.
Oh, this is an absolute mess.
Yeah, this is all over the shop. AM's going to live here. Can they get the clinks with the Ghost Shroud heals him up?
Running in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, Necro out of position here. Probably going to die.
Oh, that's a good heal from Abba. Does get the kill. Trouble for Clinks. He's got a little bit of poison on him, but he's okay. What a messy fight. All over the place. Here comes Willow. There's the catch. Dav is still going here.
Bit too slow.
He's not dusted anymore. He's not dusted. The sentry is too late. Oh, just
Ooh.
misses.
They seem to be playing pretty good. I think this is the higher level Dota that we've seen in a while, honestly.
This is better than we've seen in some
cases.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, the Clinks doesn't feel great. And
no.
Nature's Prophet feels like... I
mean, this is still not good Dota. I'm just saying it's...
Here he comes.
Yeah.
This is what he should be doing. What's he doing? How?
There's that high-level Dota you were referring to.
He opens up from his Shadowblade by hitting creeps.
Just unbelievable.
He's going to feed to the two supports.
Just unbelievable.
Oh my god.
There's that quality
that's how not
notes.
to do
That was as bad as it
That's how
gets.
not to play fucking Nature's Prophet.
Oh my god. So what he should have done there, and it's genuinely not a complicated routine. Shadowblade, you walk in, you right click when you come out of Shadowblade because it gives you bonus damage when you come out. Then you Orchid and Sprout. Hit. You can pop your ult. Towards the end of the Sprout, you turn them into little trees, and you just make everything click the target, and they die. That's pretty much it. He's going to get a kill here, but Dav is also a deadman. But he killed the Clinks, so hashtag worth.
It pretty much. You're three.
Look at the so here's the new change they made to AM, is that when you run out of mana, you get slowed, which is unbelievably obnoxious. So when he hits you with the mana break. When he pops all your mana. Oh my god, yes! There it is!
He did it.
He did.
That's the thing. He used Orchid on the guy that needs to be silenced.
He did.
And AM didn't have his Manta up because he greedily used it to try and kill Necro.
Indeed, Lewis.
Yeah. So yes, he slows you now when you. I don't think AM needed a buff. Do you?
No, I hate him. I still don't think you see him in pro games very much. If I remember right, I have to ask my mate who knows these things. But I don't know.
So I heard a thing that Jenkins said was that if you want, Joe told me this yesterday. If you want to climb the ladder below like 7,000 MMR, anyway, if you want a solo queue, climb the ladder as a support, you have to be greedy. You have to pick like I was like, Pyrion is going to hate to hear this, but you have to pick like a support that can also carry. And I was like, who? And he said Jenkins suggested like Shadow Shaman, right? Because he can nuke, he can push, he can kind of like actually almost make a difference beyond being like a pure
No, you absolutely
support.
can. Yeah.
Right. But I know you hate like
no.
the greedy builds.
No.
So we call them.
What do you call them? What annoys me is when people say, I'll play Pos 5, and they pick Wind Ranger, right? And, why did you stop your ult?
Why? It was a Death Ward.
But he still got his ult. So that was, that was the old switcheroo. So what I hate is when someone goes Pos 5 and builds as if they're a mid on, like, Wind Ranger or Hoodwink. And they end up with a Maelstrom at 25 minutes, and they do nothing. That's annoying to me. If you're playing as a Shadow Shaman, and you're fucking doing shit, taking towers, winning team fights, and you're buying things like Ags, Refresher, and Shard and shit like that, and you're doing it, more power to you. I want that Shadow Shaman to be terrifying. I want them to think, holy shit, guys, we gotta kill this Shaman in these fights, because that creates space for the carry, because they're not focusing him in the fights, because they've got to worry about this other guy. You run up and you go blomp, blomp, put down 2 sets of wards, and they have to fight, because otherwise the snakes will take the buildings. Shadow Shaman is a hero absolutely like that. I have won games where we are losing, and you just have to get into their base with creeps, get the snakes down, GG. Like, he is that kind of hero, and you need items and farm to do that. There is nothing wrong with being greedy on a support, as long as you're not stealing farm from the mouths of your carry and then wondering why your carry sucks.
Jesus, did you see the damage on that Necro?
That was the Daedalus double crit. Oof, baby, look out.
That Necro shit himself. He did like 600 damage in one hit.
So he has all magic, right? Physical damage. When he doesn't have his Ghost Shroud up, he melts. He has a hood. He has a Kaya, he has mana boots, he has 1400 HP, Lewis. 1400.
Oh my god. So it's so dangerous to rely on this regen.
Dav, who has very good items, has a fucking E-Blade.
An ethereal blade.
It's like the meta item. It's the meta item. Yes, Dav! Are you fucking kidding me? This lad's on fire today.
Did he E-Blade himself?
Yes, because the ward is physical. It can't hit you when you're E-Bladed. What a fucking gamer! I retract every horrible statement I've ever said. Surely this isn't Dav. Surely this is someone on a fucking alt account.
Smurf account. I don't know. He's just really out of his mind today. Oh, he's tanking this out. Like he is,
but he got the ult off. That's just not his fault.
Oh, actually, this fight has gone bad. But AM has turned up. And
they did kill the Clinks.
There's only an Alk with his ult running out.
But please just click him. You need to silence him.
He sacrificed himself to roast. Great deny.
He did. That was a great deny. Oh no, AM, you greedy fool.
Oh no. Did he not have enough, did he not be able to get out of there? I really don't like it when these AMs... I mean, what have they got on their team that's locking him down? How did he not blink out?
I don't know. He didn't counterspell the bongo. I guess he couldn't see it coming. But if he counterspells that bongo,
this is a big swing for the Radiant here. See, Alchemist, this is his time, right? But he is running out quick.
Indeed.
Alchemist is running out of time fast.
Ooh, that win probability. It's in the Radiant's favour now. So Alchemist will hit a wall. He gets 6-slotted very quickly. That's his whole thing. But
he's still got a couple of items he can get. I mean,
when you get 6-slotted, like I said, his greatest weakness is when his ult is down, you can just kill him.
Yes.
So that's a problem. But they're on the clock the other way, which is that AM early on feels a bit shit, but later on he becomes like a one-man game-winning machine, and he takes buildings so fast, and you can't fucking lock him down. He's blowing up your lads.
Well, they might be overstaying their welcome here. Shadowfiend's turn up. Alchemist's BK being to punch the barracks. Interesting.
Not for very much either.
He's going to throw his
Clinks, please hit the buildings.
Potion. I guess that this team, they've just decided to take this Rax.
This is good. This is good. Yes. Perfect. Boom. Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
Did you see how much damage his ult did then? Let's watch that again.
That was unbelievable.
I've gone back away because I wanted to show it. In terms of a high ground defense, they're keeping their distance quite well here. They're not waiting. They're waiting for their AM. They're backing up. They don't have any jump. Remember that. They don't have like a fucking Sand King that's going to stun all three of them, or a Pudge is going to hook them out. So in they go. He pops the BKB. Down. Dav gets his ult off in a second, which is going to help a lot. He could E-Blade the Clinks here if he wanted to stop him. He could also
Nature's
E-Blade the ult.
Prophet is nowhere near them, and he's pushing out the other
That's a great route, the ult. Look at this now. He's going to ult the Witch Doctor. Bazam!
Holy shit.
That was so much damage.
So much damage.
Yeah. So he does 1.1 damage per missing mana. The Witch Doctor has 1,676 mana. So he's doing
the Ags and the mana boots. They add so much mana to him.
So he's basically doing like 1,800 fucking damage when he ults the Witch Doctor on 0 mana in an AoE.
They were basically on full fucking life, dude.
Yeah, it's a 500 radius. It's amazing.
I think the Necro actually went from 100 to 0.
Oh yeah, I think he did, yeah.
I think he might have got one shot by that Mana Void.
Well, if he was even missing 200 HP, I think he's getting blown up. It's pretty scary.
Well, that was a classic example of overconfidence.
Absolutely.
We've won a team fight. We're strong, but they didn't have Nature's Prophet. They didn't have Death Ward. They were just not. And AM was like still a threat.
Yeah, and now they get Roche out of that, and they're definitely going to lose a lane here. They really, really should be fighting here. They're cock-a-hoop. They are ready to fight. The Clinks is a non-factor. Ignore the Clinks in the fights. Does nothing. Can't land a burning barrage to save his life.
That fight was like so bad for them. Getting that ultra kill on that AM. Has the win probability completely flipped now? Is it like?
Look. So now it's whatever gains they made, they have lost.
Okay. It's still an even game. BKB used on Alp.
He needs a bash on this Alp. He needs a bash on this
Alp. to get away. No. But are the team going to trickle in?
When he gets an Abyssal, which he's getting a Skadi next by the looks of it. If he got an Abyssal, that's when AM becomes really scary because he can just pick you off. He blinks on you, Abyssals you, He mantas, and all your mana's gone, and you're just perma-bashed, and you die. And it's really, really hard. So the issues is both of these teams have an arch split pusher in the team. You got AM, who's a very infamous split pusher. Split pushing, for anyone that doesn't know, let's say everyone's up here fighting or milling about. You're down here on your own, splitting the push from just one lane to 2 lanes, and you're down here and taking buildings. They're like, oh fuck, the AM's taking our racks, we've got to go back. So all of a sudden the gains that you're making from a fight are undone by the fact that the AM is doing what a lot of people should be doing on every hero, which is shoving waves. The AM and the Prophet can do it deeper than most because they both have an escape. AM can counterspell and blink away, and he's got Manta and stuff like that. Prophet can just Shadowblade and TP away. So, and he can use his tree to split, but this is a big fight. It's a good Witch Doctor roll. Zoning them all out. He's got the Ag, so it's bouncing to all of them, but they are all absolutely fine. The SF ult does catch Fear on the Alk, but he gets a kill on the Abaddon. That's not important. Dav is in trouble. Dav needs to be careful. He is going to go down, but I don't know. If they're spending all this time chasing the Veno, I'm quite happy with that. But that's not great. He does get his ult off. Alk's going to stun himself. The SF is not in a position to fight, but he does have the Aegis, but he still doesn't fancy it. BKB up, Aegis up. Kind of think he could have got a couple of kills there.
Yeah, I think like AM got out, obviously good, but actually look how much damage that Daff ult has just done to Alchemist. How much it's slowed him down. Like this push has been really, even with the heals from the Witch Doctor and the Necro, he's still really low going into this fight.
I mean, he's got his ult up
Dark
again.
Willow
that was really good. Down. But they're going to lose the lane here. He gets his ult off. In they go. They've got the sustain. There's a nice Fear to give him the fuck off. Can they buy some time here? They've still got this Aegis.
Oh, great bongos. Bouncing around. Out straight for the barracks. Now he's going to go on the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, but they're going to get the Necro here. They need to kill this Necro. They almost had him. AM is in big trouble. Has to blink out. Back comes SF. Doesn't have his ult. Doesn't have any souls. That's why he's a terrible carrier for this.
Dying with his ult on cooldown. He could have killed the AM there. That frustration.
He gets him.
Giving him the rundown with the Radiance. Gets the kill. What is this dive? Alchemist, so brave, so foolish.
If the Witch Doctor had planted his ult from here into the fountain, they'd kill them all there. That was greed. That was so stupid. But look at the Prophet. This is the split push.
He's got a Desolator. He's going to overstay his welcome. He's using the Shadow Blade.
There is a vision. He must leave.
Oh, AM.
Oh, look at this. He got the bot lane and he almost got the mega creeps. That was what Prophet was doing.
He got two lanes
that whole time. So that dive actually, with these tier 2 towers still in position, is going to be very hard for them to get anything from this. Roche is down, we know that. The SF had it. I don't know why the fucking SF took it. It's really stupid. The thing is with SF taking it, is he doesn't have any fucking souls when he comes back. So what's the point?
I see.
Like, so much of his damage comes from his souls. Just give it to the fucking AM. There's no way they're killing this lad twice.
No, he's getting completely out of control. I mean, how many kills has he got? 11 kills? He's got well on the way to his, like, Scaddy.
Yeah, he's almost got the Scaddy. I really think Abyssal, but he's got this to tank up a bit and to help with this chase. Like, if he gets the Scaddy on the Alk, so the Scaddy also lowers the regen of the Alk, so it means he can fight him. This is greedy. This is very greedy from AM.
I don't think he's any danger, though. He can, at this point, he can blink onto Clinks and just...
Oh my god, this is bold. Wow, they blow him up. That is only the third Reaper side of the game, though, in this fighty game.
Which does not feel like the right...
The Necro's not been great, no. They're trying to defend top. Prophet is just constantly here. This is the danger with a Prophet in the game, is that there's going to be creeps. Missing 2 buildings and having no outer towers, you're going to end up with creeps in your base, which means backdoor protection is down, which means Prophet TP's in, bam, you've been mega creeped. That's the worst thing about these fights against split pushers. Is that
you take your eye off the ball for a second, and Nature's Prophet is in there stabbing your barracks.
Like, you win a team fight, you get a couple of buildings or whatever, and maybe you get Roche and you think this was great, but while that was happening, you didn't notice. It happens all the time.
And then all of your acts are dead. Yeah,
and you're like, oh, fuck. So all of that good work is undone. If they still had buildings bot, they could actually go out and they could, they could lose one of these and maybe it wouldn't be too bad. But with only one building remaining before mega creeps and no outer towers, obviously, it's going to be very hard. It's
definitely something that you have to weigh up, right, in the strategy, because sometimes not having Nature's Prophet there in the fight loses you the fight.
Right.
And then it's like, fuck, like we could have just won the game.
Right.
Because you weren't. And so I think like split pushing does have its risks, and you have to be careful, and your team have to know it's happening, know they're going up for a 4v5, and you have to have a team that is able to do that as well,
or do what Plague does and just do it without telling us, so we don't fucking mess it up for him. That's why he's won so many games for us on Lone Druid where we're all fighting, we're like, oh my god, they pulled back, oh! He's like, sorry guys, I got mega creeps. I was like, oh fuck. And he was like, I didn't want to tell you in case you came over here and they found out. It's like, that's his. Look how hard it is for him to kill this Necro, but in the end, in comes the AM. The counter spell there. Oh, no, they're not going to catch this Witchy Doctor.
Well, they are. The Glimmer doesn't last all that long,
No, but he's breaking ankles. The Switcheroo comes out. And he's dead. Oh, hello. They're going to catch Prophet out here. Vision.
Okay, nice. they were vigilant about that.
Yeah, they defended
that. Well, it's their last racks. They have to be kind of vigilant, don't they?
But look, this Alk is going to be stupid here and try and get them.
I guarantee to try and end this game.
I guarantee this Alk is going to get greedy here. He's just like, just get creeps in the base. I'll BKB and I'll take the buildings. That's what he's thinking. But the AM has got the basher, so it is going to be hard. He's got a gem now, so this cannot happen again. He's swapped out his boots.
Yeah, well, I think he's just sick of all this shit running around bothering him. These little invisible fuckers.
This Lincoln's was a stupid pickup from him, I think. He's already got Manta and he has Counterspell. This is bad. He shouldn't have got this. If he didn't have the Lincolns, he would have room for everything he needs, really, to win the game. I don't understand it. Look how little damage the Clinks does. Just a non-hero, dude.
Clinks is, like, supposed to be... I've seen Clinks be like the scariest Drows, really.
Look at this. This AM is crazy. Like, he was just clicking that Clinks forever, and he just didn't kill him. How?
Oh, this Alchemist's probably go outstanding welcome here.
Yeah. His BKB is down. His ult is down. I kind of think that's your time there, boys, to fight, but okay. AM was low, I guess.
He shouldn't be. They shouldn't be really as scared of him as they are, I think. But yeah, AM was low.
Oh no! Oh, the Prophet went for it again, and they got him again.
Oh, I think this is one of those times where the victory's so close, right, to Radiant. That they're taking these risks that they shouldn't be taking.
They just need to calm down. Calm down. Get the next Roche. Give it to Alk, and in you go. We'll give it to Necro or some shit, or even fucking Prophet. There are a few heroes, like carries, where you think the Aegis would be good on them, but it's kind of not. And one of them is Alk, because, oh my goodness, they killed the Witch Doctor. Why is he here? So, if you give it to Alk, if on his first life he fights without using Chemical Rage, he just kind of doesn't do much. If he uses it on his first life, he comes back.
On Alk.
He comes back after the Aegis, and he doesn't have Chemical Rage. This is real trouble.
Oh, it's not going to be enough. I don't think Necro really knows how his thing
I think he's just doing it early, that's all. AM blinks out. This is big. This is really big.
But you need to get the kills with it, really.
He's doing it. He does it. The raise. He lives on no health. They kill them all. They were so desperate to get those buildings. Push now, he says. Yeah, damn right. So if you get it on AM... the Aegis, it's really good because he does everything twice. It's fine. He comes back. He's got the Abyssal now, by the way. He comes back. He sold his boots.
Okay.
Yeah, he sold his boots to get the Abyssal. Where's his boots? Okay. He's either
I don't see why you would do that. I feel like
it's this gem. He knows he's got to carry the gem. Down. But he knows he needs to carry a gem. Or dust, and he's gone for a gem, which is fair enough. It's
maybe the new slowing, like the slow on the Q on the Q now.
Yeah, maybe
you don't.
He's just thinking about the Abyssal, really. He's just thinking about the Abyssal.
I feel like a lot of heroes still give AM the runaround if he's not careful.
This Prophet wants to go for it.
Game of no stuns, Maybe he doesn't care. Like, he just thinks people are going to man fight him, and that's why he can just...
I mean, it is a thing that you see is late game. Medusa is a famous one for that. Gets rid of her boots and people just fucking... There was a pro game I actually cast a long time ago with LD. Anyone remembers LD back in the day? And this team, it was a Southeast Asian team, had a Medusa with 2 rapiers. She was like a machine gun. And to make room for all her items, she just got rid of her boots. And her teammates would just force staff her around to where she needed to be. Like shoving her about the map. It was quite funny.
It's quite clever.
Yeah. Here comes a big Roche.
It isn't a normally advised thing to do, though, to get rid of
No, I don't think so. There's a shard there. Who wants it? Alka's got the shard. He could give it to someone. Yeah, he gave it to Prophet. Prophet's shard means that the first 2, when you sprout someone, if they try to cut their way out, the first 2 trees that get cut out turn into big tree ants. It's quite funny.
Yes. I do like that. Yeah, but they don't... you can't use them as extra dudes. So you can't, like, every time you sprout again, the new
they get new
replace
ones.
The old guys. Yeah.
Right. Here he goes.
The old guys will die. So you can't use it as a way to, like, generate tons of extra trees. They're just... Oh, they saved the... They've got the
glyph. They've got the glyph.
And now you're in trouble, right? Because the alchemist is like...
Yep.
I'm going to try and punch this, but now I'm stunned.
And he's used Chemical Rage.
He's going to... Oh!
There's the ult. This is trouble. He's coming back with no Chemical Rage. AM is going on the rest of them. He's got the bash on the Clinks. They get the Clinks. Dead. AM is low.
Necro's
Here's
dead.
the ult. He's trying to get the building. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him. He's stunned. He's bashed. He's silenced.
Oh my god.
On 75 HP. Where Prophet? He's getting pinged. They know where he is. They dust. They don't catch him.
Crap.
They are just defending these buildings. Do not let Prophet come in here.
And Illusions are like, we are defending this. How many wards have they got around?
They got him. Oh, but he's got the hex on the SF.
To gank the SF. Is he going to get him?
Oh, the Satanic. Yeah.
Oh, the Satanic turnaround. So obviously Satanic lifesteal.
Huge
bonus.
Amplification. So he pops that. And you saw that he went from 0 to full health in like 4 right clicks.
See, this is the difference in the build, right? Like, you know, Nature's Prophet has this sheep stick now, I guess.
No BKB though. No BKB.
In Hex him, but without, well, the BKB wouldn't have helped him there, I don't think.
No, but it would mean that what he could do is TP to here, BKB walk up and hit and get the buildings possibly. Like if he hadn't been greedy then. And waited, he now gets mega creeps, TP's back, maybe they can hold. But they're just going to go for the end.
Jeez, they're not even killing the barracks, they're just walking straight through.
Once you've taken one building, you can end.
Damage that Shadow Fiend right clicks for as well.
Because the Necro Mastery affects the buildings, right?
Oh my god, one little mistake.
There it is.
All that work trying to kill that barracks.
Yeah.
All that work trying to kill that barracks, and the other team could just run through your whole base.
Yeah, that's it. That's the late game in a nutshell right there. One bad decision, one bad fight. You all get wiped, no buyback, which is ludicrous. Either it was on cooldown or
the dead mouse music pack.
Either they didn't have buyback, or they had already used it and didn't have the money, but I don't remember them.
That was a really exciting game.
It was a thriller from Manila. I'm going to be honest with you. That was the most calm I've been watching a Dav performance. The game was tense as fuck.
My heart rate didn't go above.
No, I don't think I got angry with him once. I honestly think that was Dav's best performance. Did the most damage in the game.
No, and I saw him actually snipe the Necro at the end with his Ethereal Blade. Very impressed.
Very good, Dav. Honestly, you did it well, mate. You did the job there. Very impressed. I mean, it's easy to do the most hero damage in the game as Venno. Even I could do that because when you ult, it's so much damage.
Let's just give him a little bit. Let's give him a little bit.
He did the most in the game. He did more than Alk. He did more than AM. He did more than SF, and those were the guys that were scary.
Alk was a very fighty hero with Radiance, who was really fighting a lot.
Yeah, but well done, Dav. And honestly, he got fucking loads of assists. His itemization I really like. Let's look at his talents. Yeah, happy with all that. Good, really good. Well done, Dav. I'm gonna. You know what? This is Dav's best performance. I'm saying it.
Are we giving him like
I'm giving him a little
A-?
Giving him a little chocolate button for that is what he's getting. He's got a little chocolate button for Dav. That's 1.
What's his grade? What's his
chocolate button? That's his grade.
Right. Okay. Chocolate. Just one chocolate.
One chocolate button. You don't want to spoil him. You know, you give him a whole bag, he's never going to do this again. All I'm saying is that was good.
I can go and give it to him now if you want.
I would like you after this give him one chocolate button and say this was from Pyrion for your Venom performance. Well done. And that was a POG game. Good.
I'll go and do that. I'll go and do that now, and I'll tell him it was a POG game.
One caveat was Joe coaching him and telling him what to do and what items to do.
No, this apparently was not a Joe coached game.
Lewis. 2 chocolate buttons. 2 chocolate buttons.
Let's not go overboard, Pyrion.
I'm saying
Let's not go overboard. We'll be back. I'm sure we'll be back to the awful misplays this time next week.
I'm a fair man. When I see good, I say good. This was good. Well done. 2 chocolate button performance. Knowing now that Joe was not even there to tell him what to do.
I know.
2 buttons. Anyway,
all right. Well, I'll do it. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
See you guys next time.
It's a pleasure to do these.
Love it.
See ya.
Bye.